The project development program of GIZ is actually supporting German companies entering emerging markets, and in this regard we assist in shaping framework conditions that allow easy project implementation and development in these markets. So the standard is one means of getting this done and improving the conditions.
I would say PV hybrid systems are the only possibility to make an energy transition in rural areas. There is a lot of fuel consumption, it's expensive, it's inefficient, it's destroying the climate, and PV hybrids can solve all these issues.
Due to the fact that the projects are very often not well defined, also the solution and the competition is not very well defined. So very often we are facing competition, offering solutions which are, in our eyes, absolutely not appropriate, and that's also what the customers tell us after some years.
The risks are high because developers often don't have a standard to use when they present their projects. So using a standard helps to reduce the risk as an investor.
What we would really need would be the possibility to define solutions more exactly, more appropriate, and this has to be based on standards.
The PV diesel standard was developed together with the VDE Certification Institute as the certification body, and also the OneShore Energy GmbH, bringing in all the technical knowledge on PV diesel hybrid systems.
Our experience in the field in African markets, for example, is that the data that we get from them is often very weak. We realize it's really important to create a transparent data standard, measure the data locally to really have the right input parameters for the design of these systems. This is the reason why we engaged with VDE and GIZ to create the standard and have this as the basis for future project design.
So the idea behind the standard is to certify fuel-saving simulations for PV hybrid systems. So we have to look not only at the fuel-saving simulation itself, but the inputs that go in that. And the idea is that we give the basic requirements for the input parameters and also for the model. And in the end, you have an output that's easily comparable, and it allows customers, it allows financiers and project developers to actually compare, and they know that the fuel savings that come out of this model have been actually checked and certified.
Applying the standard, we can guarantee our clients to have a transparent system design and hence get financing from their banks or the international financing community.
In our opinion, standardization is key for risk mitigation to enable bankability.